Mommy, you na person where we say when we step in here, your smile be light up the place. Now tell me how you take the manage to stay this positive and this joyful.
Hard work and good thinking. You have to always think positive without thinking bad, because positive thinking that carry you to the greater point. This job now, when I was six years old, and the way my mama and baba, the way they pass education to us in those days, you teach your children what you do, and that is how I learned when my mama died and no money to go to school. So now this job now my parents they do, and my baba they do textile, leather work, what else again? Basket, embroidery, and all this work now they do. So now this work I learned from them. First of all, the challenge is the NEPA now. First of all, now NEPA. Then every time that you want to go forward, so there is always all this obstacle of saying, oh, you are a female, you cannot do this, you are limited. But now God, they help us small. God that make us get to this stage today.
Person like you just talk, we no go school. How you take manage? Give us the steps on how you take manage to break through.
Now patient too. Now patient. Anything now they do. Now prayer that I add to it. That God, you see me now. Now you bring me to this world. Now you go show me the way. But hard work. Now number one. No matter what you know how to do, you have to be hard work and have patience. And also, like endurance, you have to have that. And always think positive all the time.
Now, if you actually link this place as a hub to see any artwork where you actually see inside Wimbledon, Nigeria. Now, tell us how many artists' work you get for year.
The artists they work with here now 5,000. Wow. Then the work that they here now for today is 25,000 pieces. They have a 6 storage that they keep artwork. That artwork, each one is full in the not smaller room, big storage that we change every time. The beadwork, now me alone do those beadwork there. And the beadwork, the Chibok girls, and the slow market. This one that they here now me and my brother, now they do them together. And a pattern of fabric that we put together. Before telephone come, now the way we talk to our people in those days, that is the way we put all the pattern. So people can remember that this is the way now they talk in those days, oh, like when you like something sweet, oh, that's love is the sweet, oh, but love also, now the burn handle. So you see the light and the dark. So the pattern represents telephone.
Person we don't interact with over 5,000 artists, like you don't actually mention. A lot of artists, they complain, say, for inside Obodo, Nigeria, Nigerians know they appreciate artwork. Now, you actually agree with that?
Before, Nigeria no buy artwork because now after you belly food, you want to buy artwork. But now your age and age of 60 down, now they buy small. Now those people who went abroad to study, so they appreciate art more than the people who are millionaire here, who just think art is for people who are defiant. But no be so. One artwork, they go for $3 million. Wow. From Njedika is on internet. This girl is not up to 40 years old, and the artwork they go for over $3 million. Not be Nigeria, 1.2 billion Nigeria money. So the art is not just ordinary art anymore. Nah, business now. Art means life. Life is art and art is life. Because without art, you know the greatest artist in the world, now God now. Now God created you and created me. So these artists, when they want to create work, somebody like me, I work with spirit. And that spirit that work with me, we say, put this here, put that there. You see, this one, after they look up now, they see fish. They see fish, they see faces, they see turtle. So now that spirit is telling me, put all this. After I finish, I will now be saying, oh, this is where I stop. Now this spirit is the driver that is working with you when you are walking. So where the driver stops is where you stop. So art is life, and life is art. Each artwork represents the voice of the artist. There is always job in Nigeria. Look at all what I'm wearing. These are now plastic thrown inside the water for the sea here. These are all plastic. Yes. The plastic, the bottle plastic, the one with the drink. So now the one we put color and make into all this. Then they make them into bag too. Coconut from Badagry. I will show you some of the bag that we made out of the shell. See recycle of the cow outside. From spare parts, spoon, all these things that mechanic they throw away. Now we put together and make animal, make bird, make faces. Nigeria have so many resources that they make money, but they don't know. They will say, this one, Emika, I will not do this, but I want to let people know that Nigeria, you can become anything, especially Lagos. Whatever you can do, have a focus and do it well. Money day for everything. Lagos is the home of Ajay. And you see the whole Nigeria, they move to Lagos because it's where you can make life. But the whole Nigeria, there is nothing you cannot turn into money. Agreed? Even the can, you will see the can on the walk, the cover of the milk can. I will show you on the walk there. Now can milk they use to make necklace. So there is so much sawdust. You will see the work they upset for sawdust. So art is not just art. Art is life, and art can bring you money. Do it well, and you will make your good money.
Now, last year, something be actually trend for inside the Nigerian news media from an international report where it talks a lot of Nigerians, they enter Libya and for inside Libya, they don't turn them to slaves. Now we don't see a report of a lot of young girls being sent to Italy and some other countries for prostitution. Now you're not a person where they actually go to these countries to lecture these girls. Now tell us about the experience and how you take on about being one of the representatives to go lecture them.
Well, now the Caritas from Chrome, they look for internet and say, Nigerian women, they work, they never use their body, but they use their hand. That is how they check and they see my name and they send for me. When they send for me, when I get to Torino, 5,000 Nigerian women are doing prostitute in one town alone. So we start from teaching them how to make pattern. We went with cultural, we went with filmmaker, how we make beads. Like all these beads, how we make them from clay, how we make them from plastic. So they buy them computer. They now use computer to design some of this design and send it to Manchester, Hollandis. That is how we change about 3,000 of those people to be using their hand to work. So that certificate is there from the president of the Italian government. When you see our people who are going to do now prostitute for all these places, a lot of them, they don't know that na trick, they trick them. Because Nigeria is better than Mali. I was crying when I see the people from Mali. They just put nylon on the ground for them. They have 400 they are deporting now to come to Nigeria. But they have to make life better. Let them use their hand to work. Because anything you use your hand to do, you work, you suffer for it. You will pray that this hand they use for work, this don't deceive me. I tell you what, anything, turn. But if you wait for government to give you a job, there is no job for everybody. Even though if you like, you read 10 university, if you don't know how to use handwork, it's very difficult.
Now talking about university, you don't come outside talk, say you don't even go to school. But now, you are about to receive a doctorate degree.
Yeah.
Tell us about this.
Where they put the whole 54 Africa country on the internet, and they are looking for people who are qualified for this doctorate degree. They do this every 4 years in Cape Town. So they narrow it down to 10, and they narrow it to 1, and I still come number 1. I don't know the person who put my name. I don't know. Now, internet, they look for my name. So when they call and say, come and get doctorate degree, my husband said, now for one I don't mind them, they want to go take you to kill for South Africa. I said, no, let's listen. So somebody who go there, who has been to that university, said, let me call them and ask, why do you want this woman? Would this woman not go to school? Why do you want to give her a doctorate degree? They now said, no, this is for creativity, for the handwork he has done, that she come number 1. So it is a great achievement for my country, Nigeria, to have them picked as number 1 in art, as number 1 in Africa, as number 1 in the creativity industry. So I have to thank them. The award is the doctorate degree. They pick other white 3 from the other European countries, not only European, the whole world. So I'm going to be competing with them. My future plan, I just opened a center in Lagos now. This center is going to be for area girls. And the people who are going to be helping me is Wasobia, who is going to be announcing it that anybody who think is living in the slum and he have no future, he should just come out and register with us so we can teach them how to use hand to work. Because me, I start from nothing too, and my handwork that helped me. So that one is in Padori. Then we are going to be teaching both area boys and area girls there. But the other side is the people who they come to do research for Nigeria. We also have plan for them to come and write a good book about Nigerian textile, so people can read more about our textile. Just like this university who come today now, I was there in 1995 to teach in Berkeley, and they trace some of the teaching that I do there with pattern, and that is how. So most of the scholar, we will like more of them. And you know, you people, they try by bringing all this Oyibo to come and learn more about our culture. We ourselves, we have to educate more. We have to educate our people to let them know na hard work or na creativity or no be crazy that make somebody they draw faces or using pangolo to do artwork. Before we have Ariwa in Kaduna, we have Martin, we have Dan Weaver, we have, but now they are all closing down because they are bringing imported fabric from China. They are bringing all this from overseas, so they don't like made in Nigeria anymore. Make you tell them, now you people who are the media, who will help us to let them know that made in your country is organic. We are using beeswax to make adire now. We are putting adire on silk. So you can sit in your country and use silk, 100% silk, 100% cotton that is woven on the loom, and feel, because Nigeria is very hot. But when you use 100% cotton, so it absorbs all the sweat and you will not have skin rash, no skin cancer. So make the patronize also, because we don't have any other job more than the textile. My message for all of you who they watch us now, we thank Wazobia for showcasing us. So anything you know you are good at, make you they do well. If you know now cooking, your mama they do, and you cannot get a job, just open your little kitchen, put it behind your car or Okada, and go to the offices and distribute. Anything you do that you know your heart is, just follow your heart. Do it well. The sky is your beginning. Don't say because, oh, there is no money. Anything you know you are good at, just do it and follow your heart.